No rolling.
November.
Hello.
Ah, you're right. It does.
Hold on. Stop. Yep, right there. Okay. Keep doing that. All right. Voted the guy. All right, Ron. March takes in trunk or treat. Marco.
They are.
That means we can do it.
Sweet.
And Pioneer's also doing a parade with the spirit on the outside.
No. Now? How about now? Can you hear us?
Yep.
All right, thank you. For those of you on Zoom, we have an agenda and a calendar, updated calendar. If you go to the Facebook event, so the Brentwood Parents Club Facebook page, there's an event that was created. If you go in there into the notes and the discussion, they're both posted there, the agenda as well as the calendar that we'll be going over. And with that, are we recording this for reuse?
Yep.
All right, I'll do my best. So thank you everyone for being here, both in person and online. This is our first try at a hybrid meeting for Parents Club. So thank you to Marco for getting us all set up with the tools, and he got us ready to go. So thank you. And thank you for everyone that's here with us today. So we're gonna go over the calendar real quick. If you have the agenda, it's on the back here in person. Again, if you check the Facebook event page, we have a copy of the calendar there. And you may also be able to find it in your email from your teacher. We have a busy October on deck with book fair, Red Ribbon Week, and Believe fundraiser pickups, in addition to our regular calendar meetings and events. And hopefully we're looking to add to that. So we'll talk more about that in a little bit. One thing I do want to add to that now is a reminder is that Spirit Wear will be ended in terms of sales. The plan is to end that on the 1st, which is this Friday, maybe towards the end of the day. We've had it open since the beginning of last week, and the plan was to have it up for 2 weeks, close the sale at the end of this week, submit those orders. That way we can fulfill them after we come back from break. And there's a lot of people asking about sweatshirts, so we put up some options for a regular pullover, a zip-up sweater, as well as a lighter kind of windbreaker style pullover, at quarter zip. So hopefully those work for everyone that would like those. And that's it for the calendar. Just a reminder on the Parent Club communication channels. We are, thanks to Marco, are active on social media through Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. We use those heavily. We also have a regular distribution through our teachers. So every week, our teacher liaisons, Mrs. DiPiola, Mrs. Jeffrey, they are submitting, we are sending them information and weekly updates. They're distributing them to the staff, which is and then sending them to families. So hopefully that's working for everyone and getting information. Some of it's repeat, but keep an eye on it because we do update that quite frequently. And all the information of what we have going on is usually going to be in there as well. We also are working towards direct email and should have that system set up here shortly. But any questions you have for the Parents Club, you're welcome to email Brentwood Parent Club without the S @gmail, and we definitely answer any questions as best as possible. And then our fourth avenue of communication, thanks to Diane and Gianna from our Parents Club, is some boards, some communication boards. So we now have our boards set up in the office now for, again, how to find us, how to get in touch with us. But also we have an outdoor casing here outside the NPR room that they're going to work on going forward to do some changeover seasonal stuff. So we're excited about that and help get information out that way too and celebrate the seasons. On-campus events. So this is a big one. We were unable to do the Bulldog Bash, the big welcome back party. And at this point in time, we've kind of moved on from that to focus on other upcoming events that we'd like to do. The good news is that we are now in a position where we can really start planning events here on campus. Mr. Rawls has given us the green light to plan things, and we do have to be creative. Our events going forward, at least for the next few months, are going to be about, from our end in planning, crowd control. We have to be mindful of how many people are coming. We can't have big mass events yet, unknown of who's going to be coming. So we're going to have more, the events will be styled where they're either ticketed or we're going to have time slots, kind of spacing things out or spacing people out at our events. But we don't have final plans yet, but we want to do something on October 29th. We are working towards planning a trunk or treat. So please keep that date in mind and look for more information to confirm those plans. If that is not a go, for some reason, we'd like to put maybe something else there. Whether it's that night or another night, we also want to plan a movie night here on campus, maybe in the back behind the playground on the lawn with a big blow-up screen. And we're excited about planning that. And we have gotten the green light for that as well. A couple other items on the horizon. We're going to mix in a bingo game. And then Winterfest is coming possibly early December. Is that what we're looking at? Early December. So more to come on those events, but keep October 29th in mind. We definitely want to do something that night and try to bring the school together for some fun. We have gotten questions about individual Halloween parties for the different classrooms. We don't currently take part in planning those, so just direct those questions to your individual teachers, and hopefully they'll have more information on those and what's upcoming there. Any questions before I go any further? Any questions so far on events or our calendar that we've gone over so far? How about out there in Zoom land? Any questions, Marco?
If you guys have any questions, you can unmute yourself and ask now. Doesn't look like it.
All right, we will move on. We will have more fundraising, and we'll get an update from one of our fundraising co-coordinators, Crystal.
So thank you all for everybody who helped with the fundraiser. It was a very big success. We raised, well, with sales was almost $60,000, which puts in our bank account about 26. I'll have official numbers soon. But that's what we're looking at, $26,000 raised on the Believe fundraiser. So that's awesome. And then pickup for that will be October 28th. So I will, as I get confirmation that that's official that day, we'll do pickup after school, kindergarten, and little kids, big kids. And oh, and then every third Thursday is Mountain Mike's night. So feel free to delivery, pick up, or dine in, and just make sure you mention Brentwood Elementary. And they were super kind. I guess they didn't have a huge turnout last time, but they wrote us a check for $150.
Wow.
Just because. That's really sweet. So patronize downtown Mountain.
Thank you, Crystal. So yeah, a couple notes on that. First, thanks to Crystal for running the Believe fundraiser. Obviously, has been a big success, and that's because of all the families at our school. So thank you to everyone that's participated in that, contributed to the success of that. Very happy with that start. It did much better than we were planning for. So thank you. And then yeah, Mountain Mike's has been, we've worked with different restaurant vendors in the past, but Mountain Mike's has been the one that's been a constant for this school. And as you said, even in slow weeks, they're cutting us a check, probably whether we deserve it or not. So definitely support them, ideally on our fundraising days, but also on other days too. So fundraising update there. Update on our art program. So it's, obviously last year and maybe a year and a half, I'm not quite sure the status prior to that, we haven't had an art docent, but Angela Torres has come forward. She's serving as our art docent, and she's been meeting with the district recently. She's planning that program, and she needs some help. It's a big undertaking, and she's organizing activities, but really she is looking for volunteers that is interested in helping and bringing more art to their classrooms. So a parent volunteer, ideally for each classroom, where they're helping facilitate, not come up with, but helping facilitate the art projects. And the plan ideally is to do it once a month. That would be the biggest commitment, having to do that once a month, an art project, helping out in the classroom. And the first one could be November. It's kind of the first planned month to roll that out in November. So there's some time to plan that and learn more about that. So if you want to get involved with the art program, help further that, please get in touch with Angela. Her phone number is 925-367-4305. And she can be reached via email at angela.m.torres, Torres 729 @gmail. Angela.m.torres 729 @gmail for the art program. Last major agenda item for the evening are school improvements. So first project we already did earlier this year. Mr. Rolfs had asked for assistance on some extra, when it was hot, a little cooler now, but not too long ago, it was very hot, as we all know, and they were getting the kids outside, giving more space, so they needed some additional shade. So we provided some umbrellas and umbrella stands, and we're able to help them out during lunch times and all the times that they needed to be outside. So that's one thing we were able to help out with. The bigger news is that our board, a week ago, we've been working on this and gathering information, but we went ahead and decided to move forward on upgrading the school marquee. So with, you've heard a lot about the Believe fundraiser, with the success of that and some rollover, some fundraising funds from last year, we're able to do this for the school. You may have gone around town, seen some other marquees at other schools. They have a little more of elaborate video set up, and that's what we're going for. So we've been in touch with the vendor. and to give us a few options, and we're able to move forward with the top of the line option. So thank you again. Thank you to everyone that's supporting our events and our fundraisers, contributing to that. We're very excited about that. That's something that's everyone's gonna be able to benefit from, and it'll be a vast improvement on what we currently have. In reality, the rollout of that's probably gonna be the first quarter of 2022 when it's completed. As we all know, with supply chains and things like that, and manufacturing, it's been a little bit delayed, but we've been in touch with their rep, and the plan is probably early next year for that to be completed. So more to come on that, but very excited to share that update. We're excited to see that happen. With that kind of concludes our agenda for the evening. Unless anyone has any new business, or also open up to any additional questions, anything I haven't covered, or anything that anyone wants to bring up.
Can I circle back to the super awesome, amazing Crystal? Crystal, I kind of missed that. Did you say that the distribution date is going to be the 28th? Was that for sure, or that was what we believe at this time?
That is most likely. As long as I get all of the orders in today, then that will definitely be able to happen. And those went out today. So it looks like that's the date. And if something changes, I will definitely let people know.
Okay.
That should be.
We have a question from.
Okay, and then
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Did you say that we had the green light on the trunk or treat?
We are still organizing the trunk or treat. We do want to highlight that day, which is the
Okay.
29th. The goal is, yes, to do the trunk or treat, if not to at least have an event on campus hosted by the Parents Club.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
No problem. We have a question from Dawn. I'm a new room parent and new to Brentwood. Welcome. Is there anything out there that outlines what our roles and responsibilities are?
Great question, Don. Diane, do you have anything up there like that you want to be able to share? Do you know? No? Okay. We can take that offline in general, and if you serve as a room rep and want to add to this, you're welcome to. But in general, you are a liaison for, I guess, the Parents Club to the class, and bringing information to the class maybe that they haven't had yet, or also bringing questions to us that the parents and everyone affiliated with the class may have. So kind of just be that representative. The art docent program is an ideal opportunity to add and get involved in that manner as well. So if you're already representing the class and you want to have an opportunity to pop in and help out with a project, that'd be a good way to get involved at least once a month and get in there in that role and help out with the art program. Looking more towards the end of the year, there's definitely a big opportunity in helping us get back to what we've done in the past, like decorating the classrooms for the Teacher Appreciation Week. Definitely our classroom reps had a big part of that in the past. And so definitely need help and involvement there. And then, as we move forward with the Parents Club business and all the events that we're doing, then yeah, there's definitely going to be more opportunities to get involved. So hopefully that answered your question. And if you want to set, I'm sorry, go ahead, Kristen.
Winterfest basket. Basket for, you would be in charge of packing the classroom for donations for the Winterfest basket. So each classroom would make a basket. So organizing that for your child's specific class.
Okay. So Winterfest, again, probably early December, first week in December, we're looking to put that together. Typically we'll have a raffle or silent auction or both. And so we had in the past have asked classroom reps to organize a basket donation towards that purpose. And usually that comes from parents in the classroom. Is that how that works? Okay. So, facilitating support from the parents in the classroom for that purpose. Anything else we can think of for opportunities for our classroom reps? Carnival, yeah. So as we we're very excited to get the green light on doing some events for the school. And as these things come up, we'll definitely stay in touch on opportunities at each event. And carnival, Diane mentioned the carnival, which is going to be next spring, springtime, May, right? May. So another big event for us. And as we come along, definitely stay in touch, and we'll stay in touch with all our reps to keep you engaged as well. Good question. Thank you, Don. Anything else? Anything I missed? Anyone wants to add from our board? Well, thank you, Marco, for putting this together. Thank you, everyone, for coming. Again, any follow-up questions, please email brentwoodparentclub@gmail.com. We'll definitely get back to you right away. And thank you, everyone, for your support, and have a good night. Thank you.
I'm going to leave the Zoom room open for the next 5 minutes. If you have any messages you want to send back and forth, or if you have any questions that we can answer. Yes. Do you have a question?
I don't know.
Hey, Justine, our meeting just ended. You're muted right now. Do you have any questions? You can unmute.
There we go. Hello. Yeah, I was hoping to catch the last few minutes of the meeting.
Okay, yeah, we just ended. Do you have any questions?
I just want to see, do you guys have a room rep for every classroom or?
Are we still looking for room reps? Are we still looking for room reps? Yes, we are still looking for room reps.
Okay, do you know like specifically like Miss McMullen, if she has one?
We're checking right now for you.
Okay. She's second grade.
Yes. She does not have a room rep? She does not have a room rep.
She doesn't, okay. Is there any way to like get like notes from the meeting, like emailed to me?
Yes, we
Or-
actually have the agenda. Where's the agenda?
Posted, the agenda's posted on the Facebook event page.
The agenda's on the Facebook.
The Facebook group?
You
Okay.
saw that, she could catch a replay.
And also, we're going to be posting the recording tomorrow on
Oh, perfect.
a YouTube link.
Oh,
That'll go on
okay.
Facebook. So you can catch it
Perfect.
that you missed.
I'll check it out.
Okay.
All right, thank
All right.
you.
You have a good day.
You too.
Bye.
Bye.